So today I'm going to be fixing the passenger side strut tower on my Challenger. I don't really know how it busted, but I'm assuming I don't remember because of all of that on my rim. So I'm going to go ahead and get that fixed and then I can get it in line. I got 4 new tires on it. I really don't want to mess them up again. First thing, I got it jacked up and on a jack stand on this side. It's on the ramp on the other side, so, you know, safety first, I guess. So I've got the tire off, it's pretty exposed. I have to do that bolt to get it all this loose. And then I have to do that nut and that nut down there, which is a little bit hard to get to because of the tie rod. I think I'll just get it with a wrench. Once that's all done, I just gotta do those 3 bolts right there, and then it should all come out. So I got the sway bar linkage off. I think that's the sway bar linkage. The stud was spinning in there with the nut on it. So I took a 10mm ratchet and luckily it was already broke loose and I could just spin it off like that. Didn't really hurt nothing, so that was lucky me, I guess. Next, we're gonna take that off and let it fall down. This bolt was actually pretty easy. I took an adjustable and just kind of tugged on it a little bit. Broke loose pretty easy, so I went ahead and did it down, and then all I did was give a little tap with a hammer. 2 taps, it came off. So, pretty easy. I got that top bolt out, took a little finesse, but I got the bottom bolt out as well. Pretty easy, just to adjust on one side and the impact on the other. So I'm just gonna get these 3, should be good. So I got the strut out. It's busted and dirty and nasty, but I did get it out. It did fight me every step of the way, but that's okay. That's the new strut. Looks a lot better than that one. A few differences. That's busted on there, torn up. That one's not. And obviously it's that right there is different too, but I think that might just be boot. Kind of looks upside down. Yeah, what else going on? Also got new nuts to come with it, which I'm definitely going to be using with some red Loctite. Maybe not on these, but yeah, definitely will use Loctite. This thing also came with instructions, but I'm reading them and I can't quite understand them. So I did get the new strut in there. I had to let this hang a little bit so I could get the bottom in, zip tied it back up, and then I had to jack up on the whole thing to line up those bolts right there. My father has decided to pull this into there, test the starter. He don't want to do it on the rocks. So he's taking the gator and hooking a strap to it and pulling it up in the shop. It's interesting. Worked a lot better than I thought it would. I don't really like the look of these. You can see they don't cover the entire thing. They're a little bit smaller than these are. So I'll probably end up using these, but I'll put the rest of it back together and see how I like the fitment of it. I got a new strut in there. I got all the bolts on. Relatively torqued down with some red Loctite. I do not like these, so I'm gonna go back to the old ones. I don't know why they'd send me small bolts, but it won't matter too much, I don't think, as long as I get a little Loctite. So that's done. I got the tire back on. I'm gonna get the lug wrench over there and tighten it down, because that impact, if you hit it too long, it will torque it down way too much. So I'm gonna torque that down, take it for a test drive, you know, drive it 10, 15 miles, check that nut, make sure it's not coming loose, all of it, and probably do that a couple more times, and I'll say it's good. But it's already, before it was, could barely fit my fingers in there. Now I got a lot of room. Just by riding in it, I can tell that side is sitting upward. Before it was kind of angled down, and I can already tell it's better. Let's see if I can't break this thing in. Maybe it's because I haven't drove this car in a few days, but it feels a lot peppier. It gets up, it goes. That's giving me a feeling I haven't felt it since I got the car. But it seems to be doing good. It's not pulling, it's not bumping or nothing like that. So hopefully after the alignment, it'll do pretty good. I put a few miles on it. That bottom bolt holding the strut in's good. That top bolt for the control arm's good. So I'd say that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep checking it, but I call that done. Now I just gotta clean everything up.